Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ravenport Farm with the Gasbeard. And as you can see behind me, we've finished cutting that new field on what was the hill, but is now a gently rolling slope. And I've got one of the 7250s with a worker busy ploughing it and doing the survey for the precision farming so that we know how much fertilizer and lime we need to put onto it. And I'm just about to set a worker away in here, so bring up course play, clear that course. He is going to be field work, course generation, on field 26, around twice I think should be enough, with headlands, turn in the corners, 15% overlap, yeah, all of that's good. 10.8 meter cultivator, generate the field course, back, return to first post activated, start at first waypoint, there we go, off you go, get you underway, and then we can get the field planted and get the fertilizer onto it. And it does look as if it needs fertilizer. It's got that horrible deep rusty orange colour. Fertilizer's probably down through the floor. What I might do as soon as I get a tractor free is I might go and get the slurry spreader up at the BGA, fill that and bring that down and start topping up the fields with that, because that will be a way to save on nitrogen. Also a way to use up some of that digestate that we've been building up at the BGA, throwing all those silage bales into it. So yeah, that's an option. And this Russian cultivator is absolutely superb, works very well with these case tractors. I don't know why, but they work so well together. Don't get a lot of the issues that you get in turning and reversing when you use these I've forgotten the full name of them, but they're the Russian cultivators. They fold up into a triangle when not in use. You'll know them when you see them in the mod hub. Anyway, we'll leave him to go. Let's go and have a look. See how this guy's doing over here. He can't be very far off finishing, because I need to get the lime truck out onto that field, get it limed. And again, you can see we need a lot of fertilizer into that field. It's very orange. Let's just jump onto the map. Yeah, you can see field 19's got a reasonable amount of fertilizer in it, nitrogen in it. But the other three fields are absolutely horrendous. Definitely need good heavy application of fertilizer. What I could do while I'm thinking about it, while I'm waiting for him to finish, is I could actually use the big tractor that is up at the BGA and use that to bring the slurry tanker down, get them started on field 23. While we're waiting for this one to finish and that one to finish. I think I'll do that, so bear with me and I'll see you up there in a moment. Here we are up at the pellet factory. 3 pallets already done over there, which has stopped the pellet production, but that's okay. We are overloaded with it at the moment. That got rid of it. I was just going to keep pushing Q until it let go. So, whoa, what happened to that bale? Why did it spin? Because it's technically still attached to that conveyor belt, even though I've moved it all the way out here. Again, that's another bug with the straw harvest. Wopster and crowd, I hope you are watching. Yes, I'm calling you out. You have got bugs in your product. It is nothing to do with other mods. It is yours. Fix them. Right, so the other 7250s reached the end point, so I'm going to auto drive this one down to the farm No, I'm not. I'm going to pick up the slurry tanker around the corner here, fill it with slurry and take it down to the farm. Fill from here. Why am I not getting a fill rate? There we go, that must have been it. Start filling, yes, fill with digestate. It's already full. Aha! Okay, right, I didn't notice that, that's my fault. Myopic old git that I am. Right. And down to the farm. Weight point 1 is probably good. Off you go. Right, there we are. That's what I wanted. Right, you're waiting to that field, so what we can do is we pull you over here out the way for now. Come out. You're also finished, which is great. Not the engine first. Move you up to the wash point, get you all hosed down, get you serviced. Those tools put back in their little house, and then we bring you out to the cedar. You for now. Let's get that liming truck underway. The engine first. This lime is not going very far on new fields, so it will be pretty economical on this first half of the field that we've already limed previously, but once it gets onto the new ground up there, it's going to burn through the lime very, very fast. So just be prepared for that. It's not a bug, it's purely because that ground has not been limed. So course plate we are putting into the field, and course generation we're going to do it on 24 for user. We're going to go do one headland, turn 15%, yeah, that's all good. Auto 24 meter spread, generate the course. There we go, that looks good to me. Activate it and return, start at first waypoint, go drive the course. Watch them get underway and then we'll jump out. Just a little bit in the corner, I'm not worried about that. So good, we did not get a face fault. Right, that slurry tanker needs to get underway. We'll put him down on field 23. Field 23 has already been ploughed and limed and cultivated. It was one of the jobs that we were running at the end of the last episode. So get his wheel on the field. Course plate onto the field, and course generation 23 user, great. Headland, yes. I'm going to put 2 headlands on because it's actually a surprisingly narrow spread on this. 15 meters is not as wide as you think it is, and we'll go for a 15% overlaps, up and downs and the centres. Generate the course. Here we go. And start at the first waypoint. They didn't release on the return. The course, off you go. And he's going to spin around before he gets started. Okay. These things happen. He's getting through that a lot quicker than I would like him to. But he's bringing the field up to a state of green. Do the bulk of the fertilising with the digestate on this field to bring it up to a good health. Put a wheat crop in it for its first crop, and then we'll run the nitrogen fertiliser spreader, the dry fertiliser spreader across it, just to fill in any gaps that were missed and just to top up any little bits that still need done. So while he's running, we will jump across to the map. They look as if they've finished. Well, they haven't. They've run out of lime is what they've done. So we need to bring up course play. We need to stop the driver. Change that to next closest waypoint. Close that. Start the engine course. Run across, get some more lime. Of course, this little backpack was not meant for heavy application of lime in the way that we're doing it, but you know, a little bit of extra work and it clears it. So what I'll probably do before the next application is I'll get a larger trailer so that we can do the fields in one without having to keep running backwards and forwards to the line point. Course play and drive course, off you go. Right, that's him quite happy. The 340 needs a refill now, so we jump back across to him. Get as much done as I was hoping, but never mind. So what I'll do is we use auto to send him back up. Digestate collection. But what we'll do is we'll do a fill at the digestate collection. Can we set a round route? It's not it. Have to do that. Okay. Digestate collection. Oh, that should be digestate collection. Digestate collection, and then return to field 23. Set the yeah. Got to reset those. Probably worth doing that before we send him up. On, oops. Re-roam, right. Start engine. I want it. Oh, because he's still attached to that. Stop driver, right. Quite a mess to sort out. We'll just have to leave it like that for now, and we'll sort it out afterwards. So go with digestate. Go. We'll have to see if he comes back automatically down to the field after going to get that. It'd be great if he did, but we don't know. I don't know if he will or not. Right, so the next tractor we want, is that one empty again? He is. So, take off course play. And bring him back to the line point. So, well, I remember we want to knock those out. Course play, of course. Go. You should be able to finish out of this tank. So we then want to go to that one. No, it's the one behind him. That one's waiting to get onto that field. So this one needs the bits and pieces washed. Put them away. That field almost. There's just a little bit for me to go back and fix. Get this one put away. Now what I did was I sold the Asaria Scout crop sensor and I bought this class one because we don't have to pay for the survey data on the class one. Unlike the Asaria Scout, we don't take samples and send them in. This one does it all by scanning the soil and then reporting the data back to the GPS way station here on the shed, storing it in the computer for sending out to the tractors and the different fertilizer tools and stuff that they're using. That's too far. Okay. Go back in your hole. Oh, I left the engine up again. Forever doing that. So that's the last of the liming for today. So what I'll do is I'll just spray that little patch. There's a couple of little patches up there to do. Let me do it. No. So I'm gonna have to take you off auto. That one. Same up here. This one in the corner. One more in the far top corner of the field that I noticed. It's been a real little workhorse, this little International. It's been fantastic. Cheap as chips as well. Again, this is one of those vehicles that I miss on Farm Sim 22, and the sooner that the mod author for this gets it onto 22, the better. Oi, behave. Give a wash on those. That, and then of course play up while it's doing that. Right, so horse generation, we're going to 24, giving me 20, go around twice, 15%, auto, 10.8 meter course, there we go, that's beautiful. It's not at first waypoint. Bring back to the first waypoint, drive the course, off you go. Now I might have to go back around and manually do the corners. I've noticed that sometimes cultivators have problems in the corners. This one normally doesn't, but if it does, it's not a problem. We just whiz round and cultivate the very corners of the field. Have a problem there. Right, so leave them to get on with that. Up towards the end of the episode now, we'll get this one washed, and then we'll go and check what's happening up at the BGA. See it. Well, in fact, we should really do that now. Let's have a look. There he is there. And he didn't pull forward far enough to fill the trailer is the problem. Not the engine. forward. Half a million litres of digestate. We might as well use it. Float the Titanic in that. Turn that back on, and he's heading for field 23. Yep. Okay, so we go back down to the farm and get this guy washed. No, I didn't want to get in him. I want to wash him. That wand. Start with this thing. I spend an awful lot of time washing vehicles. Maybe we should get another one of those automatic vehicle washers and put it down here. Right, now we need to get that lime out of him because it's going to be used for doing the fertilising once we get the seeding done. Got fertilizer over there to put back in him. Whoa. What we'll do is we'll empty out the lime here. Oh. Back it up. That's perfect. So he's got to wait until we've got seeds in the field now. So what I'll do is I'll just back him up and park him here. And we'll turn the engine off and out. It's cracking along with it nicely. Run down to field 23. And then we can pick up the digestate spreading. And by the time we do that, it'll be the end of the episode. We've run out of time yet again. In fact, we've probably gone over time. So, without much further ado, I'll just thank you for watching. Appreciate it. And leave your comments and questions down below. Say hi, all that stuff. If you've enjoyed it, give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get notified when new videos go up, and have a great week. What's left of it. I'll see you in the next video. This is the Gazbeard on Ravenport, where we've just expanded our fields, giving ourselves more farming space. Start making more money off our own crops now instead of relying on contracts. See you in the next one, where hopefully we will be doing some of that, and maybe some other things. We don't know. We'll see what goes along. We'll see what transpires. Thanks for watching. It's always from me. It's not goodbye, it's just bye for now.